Welcome to Upright Chiropractic. I'm Dr. Jeff Jenkins, and I want to show you how the body is created and how it's formed and how it gets sick and then how we can help it get healthy. So, first thing is, a little half cell from mama came together with a little half cell from papa, and they became the first cell. And that cell in 18 days has divided to 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. And all of a sudden it's a group of cells creating the very first organ formed in the body. The first organ is the brain. Then the second part is the extension of the brain called the spinal cord. Once we have the brain, the spinal cord, the central nervous system in place, then the body grows the offshoots from the spinal cord called the nerve roots. And these nerve roots is how the brain communicates with every organ, cell, and tissue of the body. And so, once we have the system in place like this, then all the other organs can be formed, like the heart, the lungs, the fingers, the toes, the stomach for digestion, pancreas, spleen, kidneys. All the other organs can now be formed because they have a life force to them, the brain through the spinal cord. And Mother Nature, in her infinite wisdom, thought the brain and the spinal cord were important, so she surrounded it with solid bone. She built the skull to protect the brain. And then 24 hard blocks of bone that we call vertebra to protect the spinal cord. So the brain and the spinal cord, the central nervous system, is the only system in the body completely surrounded and protected by solid bone. Think it's important? Now, what happens is, in situations, the birth process, sitting in poor positions, car accidents, sports injuries, slips and falls, these kind of things cause bones of the spine to get misaligned, get put out of alignment. And when bones get out of alignment, they can pinch or irritate the nerves. And then wherever that nerve goes to doesn't work right. So in this scenario, if these two bones are out of balance and they're irritating the nerves going to the heart, then the heart can't function right. There's only two adverse conditions of the body. Either the energy's flowing just right, or it's going too fast, hyper. And if it's going too fast for the heart, it might show up as high blood pressure. If it's going too slow, it could be low blood pressure. These types of things, okay. In either situation, that creates a dis-ease in the body. Now, when the body's in a place of ease, it's normal, healthy function. When it gets out of balance, and it's a state of dis-ease, and then symptoms show up to show us that the body's out of balance. Now, the symptoms that show up are directly related to the nerves that are pinched or irritated at the spine. In other words, in the upper back to neck, shoulders, the nerves from the top innervate the head. So if bones are out of alignment up here in the upper cervical spine, pinching or irritating the nerves, then the results can be headaches, vision trouble, digestive trouble from the top, sinus trouble, things like that, to the head, neck, and shoulders. If we come lower in the upper back, the nerves innervate the heart and the lungs, so issues can show up there. We go lower to the stomach, digestive troubles. So when this happens, we, as doctors of chiropractic, want to take the hard bone off the soft nerve. And every time we adjust the spine and take the hard bones off the soft nerve, the power comes on, and the power that made the body can heal the body. It functions much better without nerve pressure. Now, at Upright Chiropractic, what I recognize is that the human body goes into flexion, a state of bent forward. It happens to every human.